Today I'm going to talk a little bit about Johnny Winter, early Johnny Winter, and it's going to be mostly on vinyl record. So first of all, we have the Progressive Blues Experiment. This was his first album, and he was writing some stuff here, and also doing some old blues standards, which he started off as a blues guitar player. I mean, that's what he really wanted to do. And I don't have his second album for some reason. I saw him in 1969 at the Toronto Pop Festival, but for some reason I never got his second album. But this is his third album, which is a double album with three sides. The fourth side is blank, which is kind of weird. But anyways, this keeps with the blues tradition, with good originals and, of course, classic covers. And then the company kind of persuaded him. He didn't really want to become a rock and roll guitar player, but on Johnny Winter and I think this is my favorite album by him. This is with Rick Derringer, and I've listened to this album, over and over when it came out, and I can still listen to it and still get the same feel from it. It's got rock and roll hoochie coo on it, written by Rick Derringer. And then there was kind of a period where he didn't do much, and people thought he was heavily into drugs and that he was on his way out, type of thing. But then he came back in '73 with his fifth album. This is Still Alive and Well, and that kind of tells the story. And he continues with the rock and roll edge, but there's still lots of classic blues here. There's Rock Me Baby, but there's some really good songs in here. Still Alive and Well is a really good song. Too Much Second All, that is a great sort of ballady, slow blues thing. So All Tore Down, that's a classic. So this album continues in more of the rock and roll vein, but of course the blues is still there. And then we have Saints and Sinner, and this was the album right after it. And this is it's a good album. It's not a great album, but it's got some good songs on it too. It's got Stray Cat Blues, the Rolling Stones cover, and he does a great job on that. Riot in Cell Block number 9, which I covered with my previous duo. Great song to play. So that's some early Johnny Winter, and this album came out in '71. This is a live album. I had that on record, of course, and now I just have it on CD. But this, if you want an excellent Johnny Winter live album, this was his first live album, and this is great. There's some long, jammy blues on this, and everything on this is great. So some early Johnny Winter.